Hey, how we doing today? Just me waiting to get my haircut in another week or so. I'm gonna take off all the extra. I'm tired of long hair these days. So I'll grow the beard out a little while. You know, I've been thinking really long and hard about the last 3 years of my life and how, in a way, I felt it's such a blessing. Dang, in this light, I look really pale. Uh, how both tarot and world history and such has helped me. I thought. It's a complicated thing. Because I thought along my journey I'd find someone as interesting, curious, loving, open minded, open hearted, uh, willing to go the distance, just a really good person to spend my life with, either as a business partner or as a lover. And I find that everything's just a wall. That after 3 years spending time with countless hours with tarot readers, that I'm reminded of my ex-wives, how they put their fears on others. They reflect their own benefits in order to hype themselves up. And when you need them, they got all your stuff packed up and they're already moved out, living at the dope dealer's house down the street, or the guy that passed them on along the way. It's like, oh hey, and they're like, oh good, I don't think this person knows who I am. And then they have a one night stand, and then they're good to go, and then they come back in all happy and saying, yeah, good things are going to happen for you. I believe it, and we soak up that energy and think, maybe this is meant for me. Maybe my life's going to get better. Well, I hate to say it, but it feels like just psychic vampirism. I wanted to believe that I could find purpose on YouTube, and I find a lot of mind games. I found people who have 10 videos, and they don't say anything in any of the videos. They don't say anything about anything whatsoever. They're just like talking about, I don't know, around beating around a bush that's not even there, and they'll have like 5,000 subscribers. And so the amount of subscribers has zero to do with what your value is. I know I'm worth a lot. Anybody I'm with, whether it's as a friend, uh, I give great feedback. As an employee, I go above and beyond. I do extra. I'm always taking on extra loads so that the boss and the employees don't have to do as much as they want to, and just carrying the whole load. As a boss, I'm not allowed to make any changes, and everyone leaves notes telling me how to be the boss. And I just been really disrespected my entire life, everywhere I go. At the same time as, man, I don't get it. Anywhere I go, I bring the light. I bring a promise of things can get better, but then nobody wants to touch it, metaphorically, unless they can control it and keep it under a glass, like a spider. But the spider is really the darkness in them because everyone's afraid to commit. Everyone's really cowardly when it comes down to it, and ruled by the dark side, by their shadows, that they want control. And in love, you don't get control. Your control is your partnership and your agreement of what you're going to do equally together. Like not sleep with other people. You're going to manage your money together. You're going to take care of the property and things that you own together. And ultimately, you are together because you make each other happy and you want to grow. And having another person in your life, you have to grow. And in tarot, I find that nobody wants to grow. They don't want to develop. Their stories stay the same. The same channel, same stuff every day. And if it changes, I find that it changes based upon the last video I put out. But nothing really changes. Here, there, or anywhere. I find that really depressing. Valentine's Day is coming up. I've been looking for new opportunities. Somewhere better to spend my time, my resources, my benefits of who I am. And so far, I'm not finding it. In 3 years, Spirit sent me in to do this. I never wanted to have a channel. I don't like being in the spotlight. I like to be one-on-one. You talk to me, I talk to you, and what we talk about, that's between us. But people don't work that way. They want everybody in the business, and they don't want to be in the business. They want to gossip and have their own side story, and they can't be true to themselves or anyone else. I mean, I don't even see any promises come from people. Because whatever promises I'm given, like for instance, my employment, it keeps changing. Oh, you'll have this much. Oh, you're so important. I got paid the most to do the least amount of work during the time that I was pinned down and had drugs available. But now that I quit drugs, now my hours have been cut and I've been given more work and less hours, obviously, and everything's changed for the worst. So that's really weird. That's really weird. My job is a blessing because I have a lot of free time. But I don't know what to do with it because I don't have a business plan. I don't have a business partner. I don't know which direction to go. That's my honesty. I'm available to do anything. And all I find is people who just want to sit back and watch while they find things by looking at me to improve their lives, and they don't want to contribute anything here. When I know for a fact I've contributed a great amount of resource to YouTube, to all that I've came across, whether it was to deal with their own emotions about certain subjects or another, for them to look at new aspects, to learn about themselves and the world. And I've received more or less nothing. And I'm still innocent. I have never tried to sway anyone in any particular direction. I have never fought for any kind of control. I've just given myself as the tabula rasa, the blank slate that just says, well, here, what about this? And I pull it out of the hat. And nobody shows up. Nobody comes forward. Nobody contacts me. That's really strange. That I always have to be the leader, the boss, and the peon with nowhere to go. And all the employees in between, or employers or whatever, basically do nothing and get it all. Or get all these extra benefits. I don't know where my benefits lie on here. Not yet. So I'm hoping by the end of this month, I have a new direction in life. One with a partner, at least business wise, because a relationship just starts with friendship. If you can't start with a friendship of just saying, hey, I noticed you. You want to talk, see what we got in common? Like, what are you up to? What are you up to? You know? Well, is there, I like to spend time with you. How can we work together? Well, let's talk about that. That's where reality, that's where the world starts. If nobody can do that, and everyone just wants to like hang out around the person and be like, oh, look, I got Taylor Swift's signature. Look, oh, that makes me cool. Oh, that makes me cool, everybody. I got her signature. Like, and basically that's how everyone is. Oh, look at my fancy car. Oh, look, I got a big house. Oh, they got a big house. Man, I want to hang out with them because they got a big house. They got money. Well, where the fuck is the part about people? Huh? About caring about each other, about actually having real relationships, rather than talking to a mirror and trying to mirror everybody in the mirror and trying to steal the power from everyone to have it alone. Shit, well, what's the power in that? That's what I want to know. So I'm gonna go have some coffee at my mom's house. It snowed overnight here. What we got? We got a few inches of snow. But I'm getting kind of annoyed with how life is. Here's the snow we got. There was no snow yesterday. So here it is. In Alva. A place where people go to die, it seems. Shit. It's hard enough to even pick up a friend in this town. Everyone's just like stuck in their device, stuck in their position. It's like everything's a dead end. There's nowhere to go. And I have infinite capabilities. Where do I turn it to? If everybody I reach out to only has their own best interest in mind and is going to make sure that they get 10 times as much up front, in the back, and can drop you at any moment. Really, they just wanted you to tap and say, oh, hey, oh, look, I got him. Oh, now I can do anything I want to. He's useless. What kind of fucking world is that? There's no real relationships. I don't see real relationships anywhere I go. Everybody's by themselves. And them and their spouses playing each other. And the married people I know. Or they're just live-ins. Like, everyone wants to be by themselves, but they want someone there for comfort. Like, there's no real relationships. I mean, I'm sure there are out there, but I don't know of any. And there's certain people on here I've really wanted to get to know better, but they just want to know themselves and hang out by themselves and talk to groups of strangers and not really afford anything to anyone, because that's where the power's at, right? No head, no cap. Everyone's just bricks in your wall. I mean, it seems like my channel has manifested a mirror for everyone else. And it has something to do with me, but mainly just because I was the one that created it. Inadvertently. Not trying to corner anyone, not trying to be anything in particular. And this is what the mind looks like. Inside out, this channel that everyone else is working with. A bunch of crap that stacks up to nowhere while they sit back and go, look at me, I'm so good. Look at me, you want to come to me for advice, don't you? Yes, we all do. But they don't care about anything. What do they care about? Fancier lights? A new necklace? I mean, I've noticed that almost all the tarot readers are single. I wonder why. I'm gonna go have coffee with my mom. At least that's somebody I could talk to. Even if, whether or not she listens to me, that's fine. At least it's somebody I can sit in the same room with. That's how I feel today. Later.